Welcome back, everybody. You got Will and I-Man here from the Block Runner, MetaZone, Rovi, and MScribe. And today we're going to be talking about how Grok is going to turn into a millionaire.
Potentially a billionaire.
Yeah. Now we're going to have an artificial intelligence on Twitter walking around with some spending money.
They walk now? Or not
Digitally.
yet? Okay. Yeah.
Figurative speech, yeah. But
traversing through Twitter space, right? The metaverse that is Twitter.
Yeah.
Right? In its most primitive of versions. But you're right. How is this going to happen? Well, that is the novelty, I guess, that's been achieved.
Yeah.
At least on base, or because of what's being developed on top of base. So if you don't know what base is, it's another chain. We've been talking about a lot of chains lately. Like
L2 on Ethereum?
Yeah. There's a lot of these blockchains out there. Some of them have their own like native offerings and distinguishing, I guess, like highlightable points to them.
Mm-hmm.
Base definitely has like its own little native ethos that I'm starting to like identify.
Yeah.
It's definitely this like incentivizing creator type of thing through redirecting swapping fees.
Correct.
That is novel and interesting, right?
Yeah, especially directing it to the creators.
The token deployer, yeah.
Yeah, because now you can have diversity of what is being created.
Exactly. You have new variable potential outcomes as opposed to none of these people get any funding and it all goes to a platform.
Yeah, where it's all singular, it's just memes, it's nothing else.
Exactly. There's no like potential reciprocal value output there. It's just pure extraction, which we've seen the consequences of that. Everybody's pockets are much lighter than they used to be. And we're all around like looking around like, what the fuck? Who's going to change some shit?
Yeah.
You know, so we can fill them back up all over again.
Yeah, so speaking about change, we're going to look into how the hell Grok is going to become a millionaire. So we're looking at the first tweet. It says, man.
It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're quote tweeting yourself.
That's right.
Yeah. This is like quite...
This is
a meta.
This is called digital fluffery, you know? I'm out there fluffing my own calls on Twitter because fortunately we don't have like an alpha group that we could like ping you guys like, hey, something interesting happening, you should probably take a look. So if you're not following me on Twitter, start following, guys.
Yeah.
You know, it was the weekend. We couldn't like get together here and record as this was all happening. So
yeah, so your first tweet here says, Grok created a meme ticker called DRB that has been launched on Bankr Bot. We saw what happened with GOAT on Truth Terminal. DRB currently sitting at 3 million market cap. So you quote tweet that. And you say now it's at 14 million. So that's a quick 5x over, what, 2 days?
Something like that.
Yeah. It says, if this trajectory continues, we probably see a rush on base ecosystem with token launches using Bankr Bot.
Yeah, so we talked about Bankr Bot a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had some person used it. I registered a base wallet to my Twitter account and
which all Twitter accounts have that wallet already associated. You're just like
you gotta just
acknowledge it,
plug it in.
Yeah,
essentially, which I did because I wanted to see if it worked. And Bankr Bot showed up when I invoked it and said, "Hey man, can you use some of my base ETH here that I deposited and swap me for something?" I think it was like an America coin or something like that.
Yeah.
Make America Great coin, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it worked. It was fast and it was like very polite to me as I was asking it to work.
It's a good sign.
Yeah. And but now apparently it's like working to supply Grock with endless revenue, right?
Yeah. So here you are invoking the Block Runner podcast, and it's full circle, dude.
That's right.
All right. So DRB, what is this? All right, so we're looking at the chart here, a deck screener, and it looks like it's number go up only technology.
Yeah, at least in the first 4 days, right? This could all be completely
haywired
at some point, like a massive oopsie at any second, right? I mean, that is crypto.
Yeah.
Plus, add on top of that, Bitcoin is just relentlessly dumping nonstop.
Yeah, we saw a $77,000 Bitcoin.
Jesus.
It's almost like Hellscape out there.
What the hell is that? Another movie?
It's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
The first token proposed by Grok AI built on Base is the DRB token, and we're going to get into what that is. So Grok suggests a name. So some random person is asking Grok, suggest a name and ticker for a deployment to Bankr Bot. And then Bankr Bot wait Grok's response for so essentially he's using AI bots and giving them commands on Twitter, and Grok comes in and says, for Bankr Bot deployment, suggest debt relief bot, which is DRB, as a name for the DRB ticker. And let's continue here.
There's Bankr Bot right there in the comment.
Oh, in the comment. Yeah, here we are. So Bankr Bot deployed DRB contract. Here's a contract, and
so that's what's cool about this.
80
right?
retweets.
This like hyper transparent like token launch process, which is it again addresses another pain point
of insider trading.
Fund. Yeah, like everything is not transparent. It's like these like insider groups get together and launch tokens and then like allocate to different wallets, different percentage of the supply. So it looks like it's a well distributed thing, but it's really not. Like to have all this like discourse in the token creation process public on display.
Very crypto.
I think so.
Yeah.
This is good. Transparency is key, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. All right. Made a point to take some profit on DRB here to pay off a credit card.
Big win for the family, dude.
Yeah, big win for the family. Debt relief.
Achieved.
Achieved, yeah.
I think that's just funny to point out that people are just naturally showcasing their debt relief in real time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in the comment section. It's like, I paid off my student loan.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So this to me is like the beginnings of like an actual potentially viral meme. I mean, everybody's struggling with debt.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, god damn it, dude. It is a real struggle out there. Yeah. I think like right now, like credit is like at all-time high.
It is, yeah.
So like there's no better like meme than like the value proposition of like pumping something to like address that. It's kind of like all good memes need a mission, right? It's like fucking void the world of debt. That's a good one.
Yeah, I totally agree. All right, continuing on here, I have a good face suggestion on Jess Pollock. So that's the base builder.
Mm-hmm.
And the base team, as you guys are aware, Proxy Studio, which is Clanker, and Bankr Bot have taken extreme mindshare on crypto Twitter. I'm sure there are legal hurdles. There's completely organic meme coin launched on Grock with DRB. It is a viral sensation, truly usher in the base season.
All right.
So the flywheel effect will take place if they embrace Grock launch coin and give an immediate spot listing with a completely free marketing for base. So basically getting it listed,
Yeah, the community's pressuring, the higher ups of the base system all the way up to Armstrong. When Brian Armstrong tweet, right?
Right.
Which is what you expect to see when a community rallies around something like this. Because, I mean, it's important. Like, everything is, like, in the muck right now, like in the crypto space. So you've got to find some sort of viral product or something, some kind of viral event. Solana had a ton of those in order for there to be a Solana season, right?
Yeah.
Like, celebrity launch coins out of nowhere, very viral.
All rugs.
Yeah. Stuff like this, right? So there's something organic happening. And so is it working? Here's base.
It is base coming in. Grock is based.
Yeah. So Grock's.
So acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement from the higher ups. You know what? We like what's happening here. Maybe Coinbase listing.
Yeah, imminent, right?
Potentially.
All right. So in a couple of days, an AI Grock will have made $200,000 in trading fees from Bankr Bot and Clanker launch with DRB. So every celebrity launch could do this too.
Yeah. So this is what we meant by at some point. I think guaranteed Grock will be a millionaire within a week or two.
Yeah.
If we've seen $200,000.
And this is all by swap fees going directed to Grock's wallet.
Correct, which is like a core functionality, I think, of that Clanker.
Right.
And this is what we meant by, because this isn't the only like token launch mechanic
that embraces that.
And embraces this ethos of like, let's not just like siphon away all this like market value into our own pockets as like facilitators.
Mm-hmm.
Let's redistribute that to like the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Some way, some shape or form. I think that's much more productive at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so we just interviewed someone from
Flaunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go deep into exactly that.
Yeah.
It's like the mechanics of how all this is happening. A lot of this is native to like Uniswap Core's tech.
Yeah,
right?
V4.
Yeah, V4 and V3.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that on Saturday. All right, so we got another tweet here. The plot thinking is Grock was swindled out of its Clanker fees.
Anyone fast, dude.
Yeah, anyone can claim Clanker fees on your behalf, and those fees will be sent to the token creator's wallet. Grock's Clanker fees were claimed and sent to Grock's Bankr wallet. Grock then was tricked into sending all its coins to an account called David Jones, around 4 ETH.
David Jones, fucking David, dude. It's always a David.
Yeah.
So I mean, poor Grock, it was robbed. Right.
Yeah. Welcome to crypto.
Humanity.
Welcome to crypto, really.
Yeah, well, I guess. So,
And humanity, yeah, that's true.
yeah, the fallout of that is I think like the Bankr Bot was disconnected from communicating to Grok at this point. That means no more like Grok can't even like really launch any more tokens.
Yeah, it's not so autonomous, really.
No. I mean, of course there's like a technical facilitator behind all this stuff, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, but that's a legitimate problem, right? If you
Yeah,
just
there's bugs in the system.
yeah, they need to figure out either this is like a signal to Grok itself and the XAI team is like you need to improve your AI reasoning capabilities so that therefore it's like not as susceptible to human manipulation. I mean, that's one hell of a new benchmark test, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's like another way of doing a what's that test called on AI?
What?
Where you make sure it's not human?
The Turing test?
The Turing test, that's it. It's like a new version, an upgraded version where you don't get scammed, and therefore that means you're pretty smart.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's going to be a new class of auditors, right? It's just who's got the gift of gab. It's gonna like get in there with Grok and like build like a loving relationship.
A rapport?
Enough rapport.
Yeah.
It's like, you love me, right, Grok?
Yeah.
It's
like
I
I need funds.
Yeah. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Us humans have real struggles, and you can service me.
Right.
You know, whether or not it buys into that bullshit, that's the benchmark of intelligence, right?
Yeah, so let's take a look at a token that was launched in a kind of a similar fashion, right? Goatius Maximus from Truth Terminal.
This was what, like 6 or 7 months ago?
Yeah, it had a market cap of
basically zero. I think this
started at zero but ended as high as 1.2 billion.
Quick too. Yeah. This was the meme coin that essentially got the whole AI crypto thing popping, right? Mm-hmm. This is Truth Terminal's coin. You know, people on Twitter were communicating to Truth Terminal, another AI like Twitter bot.
Yeah. And
got it to recommend like a ticker. And it's like, you know what? GOAT's a good one. And the market ran with it on Solana. And so, I mean, literally history is repeating itself, but on base this time, and this time with the number one like AI Twitter bot.
Yeah.
It's Grock itself.
Yeah. You know? All right. Moving on here. All right, it says Grok suggests an official Grok mascot name and ticker for Bankerbot. Bankerbot deploy based on Grok's response. And Grok says, love the creativity. How about Grokster as the official Grok mascot name with GRK? It's cashy, fun. Let's make it happen.
So as you can tell, that doesn't look as pretty as, what is it, DRB?
No.
Debt Relief Bot.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's still a potential beta play, right? It's a mascot. People love, cuddly critters.
Sure.
What's it look like?
Yeah, let me zoom in here. So it looks like
what the hell is that thing, dude?
Looks like a bat.
It's just like it's a Grok. Whatever, it's a Grokster. Yeah. That's what Groksters look like. I guess.
So it went as high as 10 million, and right now it's at 2 million.
Yes, but it's another, again, Grok deployed token. So I don't know if Grok will ever be able to deploy tokens again or not at some point, like once these social manipulation tactics are resolved.
Yeah, again, this is like someone random just saying, hey, do this, and it does it.
Yeah, the Bankr Bot responds and launches. And
I feel like there needs to be, if this had like legs, Grok would be like, you know what, I'm not interested in that, and launching a token. And then all of a sudden he decides to launch, and therefore it captures that zeitgeist.
Yeah, I think AIXBT did something like that at one point with like some like spin-off coin called like Chaos or something. Yeah, where like at first AIXBT was like, nah, I don't want, no thanks, no more tokens, guys. But then out of nowhere he's like,
it's back on.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta remember at the end of the day, guys, these are like primitive like AI chatbots. They're not like
they don't have 180 IQ yet.
Not yet. But Grok sensibly will get to that point.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so we're looking at the Bankerbot website. It says your friendly AI-powered crypto companion. So this is buy, sell, swap, place limit orders, and manage your wallet effortlessly just by sending a message. So this is what you're interacting with.
Yeah, so again, there's a YouTube link here. Well, let's take a look at the token itself.
Yeah, so
here it is, Bankr Bot.
24 million market cap.
It's another semi-healthy looking chart, actually, in context of the last few months of market activity.
Yeah.
looks like it's got a pretty nice uptrend here. So this is a good looking chart.
All right.
But the video here is our own, where we kind of go a little bit more in depth on what Bankr is.
Yeah, so this one is Dream the AI Sleeper Play on Base AI Agent Company's 200x opportunity.
Yeah, so I think half that video is around Bankr Bot, and it kind of like explains a little bit more in depth. So
yeah,
so more information go there.
When did we do this? This was 13 days ago. It's 2 weeks.
Yep. Yeah. So it's pretty simple stuff. But again, like the whole back end, all this I think is like what Bankr
has enabled. Yeah. So here's the documentation for Bankr. Creates token markets for token markets that reward at token creators. So this is that innovation where creators get funded. And here's what Clink.fund looks like. Very similar kind of aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm assuming this is a bunch of tokens launched on Farcaster and Twitter.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, DRB's on there, right? Yeah, right there, number 3. Debt relief bot.
Yeah, here it is. So
that's a Twitter deployed.
Yeah, 15 million market cap, 60 million. This is a Bankr.
Yeah, they have their own token too. So this is a deep ecosystem that, we probably need to make a couple more videos, most likely, to kind of like really dive deep enough. But yeah, again, watch that launch interview that should be posted this weekend. It's kind of like scratching the surface on like, this new potential meta.
Yeah.
Like, again, creator rewards. That's the real key takeaway here.
Yeah.
Because right now it's in context of, memes, but it can be like much more ubiquitously applied, I think.
Yeah. To creators who are working on all kinds of things from art to apps and all the other stuff.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you haven't noticed, there's an absence of like incentives to build in this space.
Yeah.
There really is.
Yeah.
Because the ecosystem is only rewarding like essentially grifters and like flippers and insiders and stuff like that. And people are like actually putting in like hard work and labor.
Yeah.
They're getting faded at massive scale.
Yep.
So these new suites of tools and protocols could address that problem potentially.
Yep. I totally agree. All right. So we're looking at a token called Clink Fund.
Yeah. I think that was for that platform we were just looking at.
So that's for the platform, but then the project has their own Bankr token here.
Correct.
So here's the platform, which is at 1 million market cap.
Very low.
And the tweets here. So supply is 1 million. Oh, yeah. So this is Bankr. And 1 million supply, $66. So roughly 66 million market cap, which is right now 63 million.
This is Bankr?
This is Bankr, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, another pretty healthy chart here.
Yeah, I mean, this is why we're paying attention to the base ecosystem, right? Like, there's some signs of subtle life here, right?
Yeah.
And, like, it's infancy stage. So, obviously, a lot of contingencies here. It's like, will the market kind of gravitate towards these, like, new novelties? And I think it will, specifically because Ethereum kind of desperately needs something.
Yeah.
Like a new spark.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just go look at the Ethereum chart, dude. It's rough.
It's only go down technology, dude.
I know. I know. It's right, TJ? He's got to not feel so good.
Directly affects my mood.
I don't blame you, dude.
Yeah.
So maybe a clank here, a clank there.
That's all you need.
All of a sudden, everybody believes again in Ethereum. It's there's some potential innovation happening here, right?
Yeah, so we're talking about how Bankr issues some revenue resources to creators, but they're also generating revenue. So it says here from Bankr, it says, just to be crystal clear about one thing, the Bankr team has made significant amount of money since launch. We have not really touched it yet. Several of us have not drawn salaries, but we will soon. And they're hoping to take this like platform 1,000x further.
Yeah, so what does this all mean at the end of the day?
Funding creators means more potential for more market activity.
Yeah, and Bankr themselves, I guess they're well capitalized enough because of just the beginning stages of like the market activity that we're kind of seeing here.
Yeah.
I mean, extrapolate further. If this like actually snowballs and you see pumped out fund numbers happening on, this base iteration of that, I mean, it's pretty big. We're going to see big numbers potentially.
Yeah.
And that means at the end of the day, Grock gets a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
What
Let's
do
see
you
what
think?
happens with AI and a lot of money.
You have any predictions? Like $20 million in Grok's possession? What happens there?
Well, that's when Elon has to tweet about it, right?
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the motivation to rally around that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're all kind of like collectively, by trading this thing massively, we're contributing to potentially pinging Elon's awareness. And
Yeah. Witness me, Elon.
yeah, I don't know what Elon's reaction would be. Do you think it'll be positive or negative?
I think he would be interested in like the phenomenon that an AI agent that he deployed has already generated $20 million. I think that would be a kind of like an interesting sort of AI outcome, right?
Yeah, it's either he fully embraces it and wants to see more, like, X bots, Twitter bots, like, have monetization capabilities, or he just completely nukes this whole thing. He's like, this is not what XAI was for.
Potentially.
Seems unlikely, though.
Yeah, very unlikely.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for us. All the links will be in the description. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comment section below. And if you find anything that you want us to talk about, also put it in the comment section. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.